Hello, welcome to the Daily Political Tarot and Astrology here on the Black and Orange channel. Thank you so much for being here. Guess what the date is? Guess what today is? Ooh. So we've got a little black kitty here for some luck and the little ladder, and it's October. So anyway, thank you for being here. I'm here 365 days of the year to take your political questions out of the chat. Just leave your questions in the chat before I come on. 10% of my income from everything Black and Orange goes to Feeding America at feedingamerica.org, which supplies food to food banks across the country. That is an ongoing thing. We have got epic troll slayers who keep us safe. We've got a fantastic community because of you. Thank you. You have been so kind to each other. You've been so kind to me. I can't thank you enough. And if you're watching on replay, hello. You can go down in the description box. All the questions are listed there. I timestamp them as I go. So you can pick and choose, or you can watch back on like 1.25 speed. I do that a lot on YouTube. So yes, Glenbird, black cats rule. Sharon Rice says little fuzz ball. Yes. Oh, just a little sweetie. Oh, just a little sweetie. Oh, just rubbing up against the ladder. Anyway. Okay, and today's nails. Today's nails are pretty epic, if I do say so myself. So there's that. And then there's some ghosts on the thumbnail. Ooh, my thumbnail on the thumbnail. All right. Hello, everybody. I was going to use the Halloween deck today, but you know what? It's just a little bit happy. And, so I'm just going to stick with the Pulp Tarot deck today. All right. Oh, so we are going to start on this Friday, October 13th. And we have terrors ahead of us, like questions about Jim Jordan. Ooh. Which is really scary. But anyway, that's fun. All right. I want to start out, though, it isn't really a question, but Jennifer Rose had said in the chat, if you took a show like Father Knows Best, had all the characters played by Voldemort, and made it about the GOP in the House, that seems to be the show we're watching right now. Yes. Yes. Jennifer. Yes. All right. So Yvonne M says, I hugged my black cat today and told him he was beautiful. Yes. Yay. I had nothing. I had black cats from when I was 3 until I was 35. So, all right, let's jump in. Let's jump into the first question. Oh, what a tangled web we weave, Trump. Oh, and he has certainly woven quite the web of lies and trying to dodge things. So, in a filing this very week, Jack Smith is forcing Trump to declare whether or not he's going to use advice of counsel as a defense in his DC case. And it isn't, I mean, it's allowed. It's absolutely allowed to have them to ask the defendant to say, are you going to use this particular defense? Because there's a certain amount of research then that needs to be done by the prosecution. So this is allowed. So if Trump is using the advice of counsel defense or not, if so, that revokes attorney-client privileges and every conversation, email, memo, and text between Trump and any of his lawyers becomes evidence. Just taking advice of your counsel, huh? Oh, okay. In that case, we're going to get all of that information. Yeah. So if he does claim bad advice, if he tries to claim bad advice, also he has to answer as to why he willingly took advice from an attorney who was intoxicated. Rudy. Basically, Trump has had it both ways. He's kept his privilege and said it was all his lawyer's fault. But you can't have both. If it's all their fault, then all the privilege is gone. You want to keep the privilege, then it's your fault. So what's Trumpy going to do? I agree, Raymond to Pascal. Popcorn, popcorn, popcorn. Oh, what a tangled web. Tangled web. Yes, Cindy Lou, it is cold and rainy here in Chicagoland. Cindy Lou's watching on my phone, watching my great-grandson playing with my kitty's basket full of balls. Oh. Yes, it is 55 degrees Fahrenheit here in Chicago, and it is raining. Beautiful. I love this kind of weather. Oh, Trumpy. I haven't messed with your energy in a few days. Correct me if I'm wrong, but hasn't, since Trump's stupid, boneheaded, ignorant, blankety-blank comments about Hezbollah, Trump's been rather silent. Has anybody heard anything from Trump since that happened? Where is he? Four of Wands. What Trump wants to do is throw anybody under the bus. Anybody. The buck never, ever stops with him. Ever. Ever. Ace of Wands. Strength. Star. Queen of Wands. Queen of Cups. What he, I'm sorry. He has to do something. He's going to have to do something. And Kathy DeLaw says Trump's insanity is becoming even more apparent. I'm honestly, I don't know that it's insanity. He's caught. He's being caught. That's my opinion. And what I'm picking up on, he's not insane. Oh no. He is fully capable of doing the right thing. But he is being held accountable for the first time in his entire life. And he is panicked and he has no coping skills. But anyway, volume is a little low. Is it? All right. I mean, to audio. Let's see here. It seems to be okay on my end. You're quieter since you bumped your mic. Okay. Let me see. Hang on. Hold, please. I bumped my mic. What could that have done? All right. Did it loosen something? Hang on. Make sure this is plugged in. Okay. Is that any better? Let me know. Because that's the same. Volume's all the way up. Yes, it's better? Okay. Thank you. All right, so he's going to have to do something, and the case against him is very strong. This is the star. And so this is he's the center of all. He's a medieval king in his mind. I am the chosen one. He literally said that while glancing up at the sky. I am the chosen one. There is a video of that. You can go look it up. And he must be protected at all costs. So yeah, all the people who were his supporters. This is his support. MAGA world. This is my Mar-a-Lago card, which is symbolic of Trump support. So everybody, the queens here are supposed to be supporting the king. So he's going to do everything he can to move the blame somewhere. And we are going to watch this gloriousness. It's going to be lovely. So do not think Greta, chosen for what? That is the question. Yes. No, he will not take responsibility. He will blame everybody else. There is not one chance he's going to do the right thing. And when it comes to the court, the best thing you can do is be transparent and honest. Even if you did something wrong, you are better off being transparent and honest. This is what happened. This is what I did. This is why I did it. Don't play games with them. Things will go better for you if you don't play games. But that's all he does. So, all right. Okay. Oh, just a little kitten. Okay. So, Sharon Rice had a question. Oh, this woman. 12:45. Okay. Canon is, if anything, I am blessed. I am absolutely blessed that I don't get migraines. Blessed. I've had other health issues, but not that. Thank you. Judge Loose Cannon, she could change that. Yeah. Per Meidas Touch, Judge Loose Cannon stopped yesterday's Garcia hearing and yelled at Smith's legal team. Now, I'm not a lawyer. I'm not pretending to be a lawyer. But my understanding, and correct me if I am wrong, as always, is that a Garcia hearing is based on legal precedents that is related to the Garcia case. Am I getting that correct? So if there is a Garcia hearing that is related to a particular set of rulings or situation, Joe Eliza says yes. Okay, thank you. Judge Eileen Cannon yelled at Smith's team for not bringing case law to back up their arguments. It's a Garcia hearing. Is this episode what finally removes her from the Fla Documents case? Cherry Bomb says, I'm sorry, what? Yeah, exactly. Gretchen says, Garcia law is pretty basic. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. Burden of the far right. Sorry, hang on. Sorry. Cassie Russell's asking, oh my gosh, how long has she been a judge? All right, so sorry, the lighting's a bit weird because it's so dark outside, and anyway, so I'm doing the best I can here. The burden of the far right, her thinking bias, the fact that the Republicans put her in this seat. She had no business getting this job. None, zero. She had, I don't believe she has ever tried a case. Is that it? Am I? So many times I remember these things and then I'm like, excuse me, that can't be right. Oh, that can't be right. No, that's the case. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. 5 of Cups. Oh, this is a facepalm moment. Oh yes. This is a. Did she just yell at us for not bringing case law to a Garcia hearing? Did this just happen? Did this just happen? 10 of Cups, 10 of Swords, Queen of Wands, King of Swords. Can you imagine? Raymond DePascal said she never tried a case. And she was coddled to her appointment to be a Trump patsy. Yeah. Can you imagine what Jack Smith thinks of Eileen Cannon? This prosecutor who came from The Hague, who has, if you gone and read his Wikipedia page, he has forgotten 3 times. Eileen Cannon doesn't know as much law as Jack Smith has forgotten. And this, yeah, okay. So this is Jack Smith. This is Trump's lawyers who are sitting there like, I guess this is good. I guess this is good for us. Okay. I think, okay, we'll just be quiet. You're just sitting there like, this is Jack Smith. He's not impressed. In this 10 of Swords, this feels like something about what she's doing feels like it's going to end up hurting Trump. Maybe she gets kicked out. Maybe, I don't know. Lois McDonald says Jack is patiently waiting on Cannon to mess up so we can take her to the 11th appellate court to remove her. Yep. Raymond DePascal said the same thing. Yep. CC Ryder, hello. This should be the final straw for DOJ to request her recusal. She was overruled by the 11th Circuit, demonstrates a bias and ignorance of the law. Come on, Jack. All right, so, wow. So I went 3 cards on how this may affect the case. And then I want to ask about, will Jack Smith and his team be able to? But right now, how this flames. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, Lovers. This is legal action that is so biased toward Trump and his side. She's a cult member, effectively. She's a MAGA cult member. So the question at 2030 then becomes, Smith be able to yank Cannon off the case? Wow. Okay. Cherry Bomb's asking, did she buy that appointment? Yes, I did notice that very, very, very large pentacle. I wonder who in the Senate had a very nice dinner service, something, something, something. So, Jack Smith, he's disgusted. He is disgusted by this woman. And he's not sexist. It's not that she's a woman. No, he's just disgusted by her ignorance, the state of the judicial system, the way the Republicans left it. It's, I don't know, it's almost like a, how would I explain it? It would be like some arrogant, entitled guy is determined, you know, he's the conductor. Some horrible entitled guy is the conductor, and he's got Mozart in the orchestra. And Mozart, who, you know, did suffer fools anyway, it's just like, anyway, she is so, oh gosh, how would I put that? Let us say that where she keeps her head there is not a great deal of sunshine, and it also is very Trumpian. CC Ryder says a Garcia hearing is a legal proceeding that ensures a defendant who is one of two or more defendants represented by the same attorney understands the risk of a conflict of interest. Wow. Okay. Thank you, CC Ryder. So she's on the defensive. There's more. There's just more of the garbage she's going to be doing, but oh my gosh, there's going to be an end to it. She's already on the defensive, and she's going to make more bad rulings. Something's going to go horribly wrong then, and then boom. Happy us. Very happy us, which to my mind would say bye. Very happy us. Just gave it time, apparently. That's what the card is saying. She is an embarrassment. She's going to go down in history as an embarrassment. A footnote. Yeah. Yeek. All right. So, Dory Supshire says he can appeal to the 11th Circuit Court and ask for another judge. Yeah, you might want to do that. I would, yeah. Okay. All right, so there's trouble brewing at Fox News. 24:45. Okay. 4:45. Thank you so much for being here. Fox News anchor Bret Baier is catching trouble from the MAGAs. after reporting on Trump praising Hezbollah and Hamas last Friday. Oh, it was last Friday. Okay. Play the video. Trump said it in public, just so you know, just so everyone is fully aware of what Trump said. There is video of it. He said it in public. He said it into a microphone, to the best of my knowledge, if I remember correctly. He said it in front of a huge audience. Bret Baier reported on it and then said basically, ugh, I am paraphrasing. MAGAs have taken to social media to tell him it was shameful that he dared share those words. Not that Trump's words were shameful to begin with. Okay. That how dare he share what Trump said? Somebody's not really dealing with the whole deck. All right. So are there going to be shakeups at Fox? How is Fox going to navigate the truth going forward as things devolve in Trump world? Because cornered, feral, blankety-blank Trump, it is not going to get nicer. It's not going to get more responsible as things get worse and worse and worse for him. So Fox News, how are you going to handle this? Going to keep firing your anchors who tell the truth about Trump? Or are you going to have to push back more? Are you? Joe Liza, yes, says maybe MAGA thinks these rallies are in secret. Yeah. Three of Swords. It's not going to go well for Trump. No. And you're back in this guy. Hermit. Five of Pentacles. Hanged Man. Page of Cups. Nine of Cups. What I'm getting is we're going to enjoy this because as Fox News, as this goes horribly wrong, suddenly there are going to be a lot of pictures of a lot of video of water skiing squirrels on Fox News. And they are going to try to report on what things are going badly for Trump, but it's going to hurt their bottom. There aren't going to be as many viewers because their audience wants to see Trump stick it to everybody else, not Trump in serious trouble. And meanwhile, we're over here and we're just like, huh, you did this to yourselves. Heck, even Lindsey Graham isn't following Lindsey Graham's advice, which is if we nominate this guy, the Republican Party will cease to exist. What is it? CC Ryder says Neil Cavuto also reported on Trump's Hezbollah comments. Oh yes, Elflower 1 stars. Did you hear he's going back to New York to stare with mean looks at Michael Cohen when Michael Cohen takes the stand in the fraud trial? Oh, what is it? Mothers used to say, better be careful, your face will freeze like that. Trump. It's so ridiculous. Oh, hello, Lanuts. Oh, what did Trump say about Hezbollah? They're very smart. That's what he said. They're very smart. Amongst other things. Thank you, Mary Smith. Thank you. That's one of the main reasons he's been going. He went to the trial as long as he did. And then he was getting really, really frustrated because nobody was being intimidated by him glaring at them. That's how it is. Matter of fact, let me see. I don't think there's a question on that. Let me throw that in here. 30. I'll just say 30. Okay, so Trump to glare at Cohen. That's all you got left? I said at the time, do not, Trump, you're a moron if you throw this guy under the bus. He knows where all the metaphorical bodies are buried. This is one of those people. You need to pay his legal bills. You need to buddy up to him. And Trump was just like, I'm a medieval king. Everyone is loyal to me. I am loyal to no one. Everyone bow before me. I am the chosen one. Chosen to be the village idiot. All right. So, Rose Blue says Cohen doesn't know if it's next week. He hasn't been told yet. So, Trump. How do you, which Trump glare do you think he's going to do? Do you think he's going to do the head down? Mugshot glare. Do you think he's going to just do the big? Because usually he's been sitting in that chair and he's been hunched down. I'm here for it. I am thoroughly enjoying it. Yes, Suburban Housewife Sharon Rice and Jesse Hill. I'll say Blue Steel. There we go. Mary Smith says head down, bull one. Joe Eliza says scowl. Yes, Glenn Burtis is quoting Peter Gabriel. Yeah. If looks could kill, they probably would. Yeah. Anyway. Oh, Cherry Bomb thinks the jaw clench. Oh, there we go. I can't do it. I can't do it. Anyway. The devil card. The flames. That was good. Yeah. Sandy Miller says the Cro-Magnon beady-eyed stare. Do you think he'd get away with actually just sitting at the defense table going? All right, 4 of Cups, King of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles. Boom! Oh, we want Michael Cohen up there. We want Michael Cohen up there. Michael Cohen, he's moved on. Trump, he's just not that into you. He's moved on. And then trying to sue Cohen for $500 million and then dropping it when Trump realized he was going to have to be deposed. Cohen knows the plans. He knows how things worked. He knows how where Trump was looking for, where he was looking for financing, where he was looking, what he was doing, waiting for his ship to come in. But it wasn't his ship. And he was conning the shipbuilders and the captains, and Cohen knows all that. He knows the plan. Justice. Yeah. True, Raymond DePascal. Trump is the only president of recent times to have Wiccan witches casting binding spells on Trump and all of his properties. Yes, I remember that. It was a weekly thing. Yes. Binding spells coming against Trump weekly during his presidency. And at one point, there was a big hurricane coming toward Florida, and the likelihood of where it was going, right in the middle of that, was Mar-a-Lago. And it was like, dude, don't make the witches mad. Don't make the witches mad. Are you? But then it veered off. So anyway. All right. Cindy Miller says, oh, we're not doing that anymore? Oh, don't let me stop you. Please feel free. And binding spells can be very much ethical if it is that they not harm themselves or harm others. One of the things I like to do is picture a giant mirrored ball all the way around Trump, but it's all yes, Cherry Bomb. The hurricane was named Dawn. Hurricane Dawn. Yes, that was funny. But I picture this big mirrored ball, but the mirror isn't on the outside; it's on the inside. And all it means is whatever energy he gives off will come bouncing right back at him. If he's a nice person, if he's kind to others, if he's trying, if he's making the effort, if he's anything, even if he's struggling, good will come back to him. But if he's vicious and selfish and cruel, that's going to bounce back at him. I think that is perfectly reasonable. So anyway, yes, Teresa Ford, find all that is not for the highest good. Yeah. Raymond DePascal, return to sender. I like that. Oh, Cheryl Clark, his hair is a mess. Oh, yeah. I did talk about that the other day at the end of one of the live streams. Man. Anyway. Okay. It's not going to work. Glaring at Cohen. Yeah. All right. 39 minutes in. Interesting question. Little short look at when the dust is settled on Trump's legal woes, and boy, will there be woe. What's next for Jack Smith? Could he be a future AG? What's going to happen? Joyce Matthews says, I saw the whole video that I showed with the history of Trump's comb over. Yeah, it was pretty gross. I tried to warn you. I did try to warn you. Yeah, Visualize 70 says, that was a whole lot of hair surgery. Yeah. Yeah. Whew. Trump the man. Faceless, shadowy, in the past. And Jack Smith can. Well, it says he's going to Disney World. I hope so. I hope he's going somewhere that will make him happy, no matter where that is. 5 of Wands, 7 of Pentacles, Judgment, 3 of Swords, Hanged Man. I don't know. I think there's a whole lot of drama here. Joe Leza says he's got the whole rest of the Jan 6 crew to deal with. That's true. And this would be the stupidity and the it isn't really fruits of labor. This is more these people's ill-gotten gains. Judgment, 3 of Swords, Hangman. And I don't doesn't feel like something bad's going to happen to Smith. But there's this huge amount of drama. I get this when I read on like successful actors or directors or people like that. I get a ton of drama in their cards, like way beyond anything that seems reasonable. And it's usually the stories they're involved with, because they're really good directors, actors, what have you. They work a lot, and so they've got their head down, and they're sticking to their knitting. At least the good ones are. This is a whole lot of drama, and this Hangman, this isn't like, okay, goodness gracious, please don't let anything bad happen to him. He takes part in triathlons. But no, it doesn't feel like that, because it's coming right after this Judgment and the legal swords through somebody's heart. It's not his. This is continuing to hang, metaphorically hang criminals up by their heels. But there's a whole lot of drama here. A whole lot of drama. All right, how old is he? CC Ryder says his wife might want a long vacation. Yeah. I know he's not 60, so he's not going to retire right away, but I wonder if after this, he could. But then again, maybe just a long, I don't know. I'd say a long vacation, but that doesn't feel right. Dave says Lucy Cannon is in trouble. Do you mean Luce Cannon? Yes, I read on her earlier. Okay, so what is next? Oh gosh. Thank you, Lisa, for bringing the breaking news at 43 minutes in. Oh dear, great Gussie. Oh, don't make me make the snoring noise. Okay, breaking. Guess who's re-entering the race for Speaker of the House? Jimmy Jim Jordan. Yes, indeed. Jim Jordan, who gave apparently a swooper. Kathy Russell's wife left a long time ago. Jack Smith? No, my understanding is they're together. She's a documentary filmmaker. They have a daughter. He just adores his daughter. I didn't hear anything about that. But anyway, Jimmy Jim Jordan, apparently when Scalise was chosen to what bested him in that behind the scenes vote on who was going to become the nominee for Speaker, Scalise won, and Jim Jordan gave the most melodramatic speech after that apparently even had some people there gasping. It was so over the top. So Jim Jordan made a horrible concession speech when he lost to Scalise. Gasps were heard in the room. But Jimmy Jim is re-entering the race for Speaker. Kathy Russell, no, Trump's wife. Oh, yeah, she's gone. All she cares about now is the trust fund. That's it. Yeah, she's gone. My understanding is Smith and his wife are doing well. I don't know them. I don't know for certain, but yes, Deanne, let Neil. Jim has competition from Austin Scott, the representative from Georgia. Ooh, he's a Capricorn. Yes, there is a question here somewhere, I thought. 8 of Cups. And somebody has to walk away again. Meanwhile, all the Democrats are sitting over here like, oh, we're going to vote for Jeffries. You bring it to the floor, we're all voting for Jeffries. World, Queen of Wands, Fool, Strength, and 3 of Swords. This is not. Oh, CC Ryder says Representative Austin Scott, a Republican of Georgia, member of the House Intelligence Committee, has announced he will run against Representative Jim Jordan, the Republican from Ohio, for a Republican nomination for House Speaker. Thank you. Jim, you couldn't get enough votes against Scalise and the thing behind. Okay. This is the Queen of Wands, so you need the MAGAs. But you've been embarrassing House Republicans. Hunter Biden, blah, blah, blah-diddy blah. He thinks he is so cool. And then I've got a thief card here. I got Fool in the middle. I've got a thief card at the end. You already weren't chosen. These are not cards of somebody who's going to be successful. I don't know who is, but oh my gosh, they are so dysfunctional. Okay, I've got this itch right there, the outside of my nose. Don't know why. I took my antihistamine. Don't know. All right. Whew. All right. Valerie Sargent, yes, please bring Jeffries up as an option, people. Mm-hmm. Well, that's why they're not having a vote right now. Because Jeffries would get more votes than anybody. Just saying. All right, so yeah, whatever. What is Jim gonna do? Jerome says my nose itches right there too. Jordan is just going to continue to make a fool of himself. He thinks he's all that, but no, he's trying to pull a rabbit out of a hat, and he ends up being laughed at and made fun of and schooled, and yeah. So yeah. Bye. I'll go back to doing whatever he was doing. Cheryl Clark, yes, it's Friday the 13th and all these eclipses as well. Yes, there is a big old solar eclipse coming across the southwest of the U.S., of the continental U.S., tomorrow. Sure. At 49 minutes in, Jeanette had a question. 49. Will Florida's next governor be a Democrat? Please. Please. Eek. Have a great day, friend. All the best to your family. Tigress of Forley says this eclipse squares my sun. The struggle is real. Gretchen says that eclipse is hitting me on my birthday. Oh, so it's hitting your sun. Oh, man. I hope it goes well. Any astrological aspect can have good things about it. And a an eclipse is very powerful. So, yes, Joe Eliza, Florida really deserves a Democrat for a change. Absolutely. And yeah, Jeanette's saying fingers crossed. Yes. Come on, Democratic governor in Florida. Please, oh, please, oh, please, oh, please, oh, please. 9 of Cups. There are plenty of Democrats to vote. Plenty. And plenty of women who are going to vote for the first time because they are like, oh, I'm done with you taking my rights. Oh, bless Chris. Bless. Valerie Sargent says hitting my Venus in the 4th house. That's not bad. That's not necessarily bad at all. All right, Queen of Cups. Page of Cups. 5 of Pentacles. Devil. 9 of Swords. So you're saying there's a chance. Lecture Storm says the problem is the suppression and gerrymandering. Yeah. Queen of Cups, Page of Cups. Democrats who are already voting, young people voting for Democrats. Republicans out in the cold. Now, I think this is where you get your gerrymandering and nonsense. But you're saying there's a chance. Cherry Bomb, yes, they should try a Democratic governor. They might like it. Yes. Indeed. Anything more about a Democratic Florida governor? These Republicans are kidding themselves if they think that there's not going to be a backlash about women's reproductive rights. You're kidding yourself. And I don't know who they're phoning with the polling or what have you, but Ace of Swords. That would be something, voting something new. Women hemmed in. 8 of Wands. More right-wing garbage. 6 of Cups. Florida's, even DeSantis didn't win by, my understanding is he didn't win, he didn't get some super mandate. There have been Democratic governors recently. So, but there's a whole lot going on here. And so you're saying there's a chance. That's, yeah, and the burning of books, Joe Eliza, that, yeah, all kind of stuff. So I'm getting there's a chance. So fingers crossed. All right, so what was next? I'll make this next one brief. 54 minutes in. Yeah. I wish I could do the accent. I'll be honest. I really do. I'm not, accents are not my strength. Mike Pillow. I'll just do big old mustache. It's the best I can do. Mike Lindell is really, really mad at that, quote, scumbag, unquote, Stephen Colbert for making fun of him. I believe there was this is an old joke, but I believe where it always comes into my mind from Animaniacs, where the scientist who was Austrian or somebody turned to the, what are they? I know there's even like a running joke about what are they? the three main characters. They're anyway. And the scientist says, "Stop laughing at me." And one of the characters said, "Then stop being so funny." Totally fair. Totally fair. All right. So, yes, lucky girl, hello. Is this pillow fort falling down? So, Mike Lindell is really, really mad at scumbag. See, I'm not good at this. Stephen Colbert for making fun of him. Will Lindell's temper end up getting the best of him? For instance, getting mad and accidentally incriminating himself. This man is, let's just say he's on the other side of the Wheel of Fortune, where it starts going down. Whoo, boy. Valerie Sargent says, "I love the little girl who looks at her mother and says, 'Hello, lady.'" That's mom. Bye-bye, lady. Cindy, was that her name? The one I remember was they did a crossover. So it was Cindy in the Brain. And she's like, "Mousy, funk dress." Brain standing there and he says, "I'm mortified." She's like, "Big, pretty Mousy." And she hugs him and kisses him and put him down. And he goes, "I am uncomfortable with that." Mindy, that was it. Mindy in the Brain. Oh, thank you. That was it. Thank you. Mike. 6 of Wands. Normally it's Pinky in the Brain, but they did a crossover. So it was Mindy in the Brain. That was good. 6 of Wands, 3 of Cups, King of Swords, 10 of Pentacles, and the Lover's card. He's not going to learn. Electric Storm says, "The brain kind of reminds me of you when he does that." Well, thank you. Lynette says, "Brain is supposed to be Orson Welles." Oh yeah, that voice, that was a spot on Orson Welles impersonation. I'm sorry. And I love it. I love it. He was my favorite character in all of that. Anyway. Lindell, he's not going to learn. He's not. Yeah. The Trump should have won, and no. So he was going to lead this fight because he was the dynasty, the money, he's not going to learn. He's not going to learn. So what happens to Lindell? Man. Whew. Yeah, when we all gave you the benefit of the doubt at first. Oh, he's being led astray, or he's that awful. Why? Trump wasn't worth it. Sun. 6 of Pentacles, charity. 7 of Pentacles. This is fruits of labor, but doesn't feel like it's going to him. Knight of Swords, Empress. Thank you, Elflower, 1 stars. It's come to light. I mean, how bad the situation is with the business and relying on charity, fruits of labor, and aggressive legal action. This would be bankruptcy. And then he's right back. This is America, so it's like booted out and like the rest of us. It's not going to end well because he's not going to learn. I'm telling you. Oh, he's very loyal to his delusions. And he's that much of a Trump supporter. He's that much into cruelty. So, oh well. Oh, Sharon Ann says my cat snuggled up against me and I can't move or do anything now. Valerie Sargent, his lumps, his stupid pillow lumps. Check it out. That was awesome. Thank you. Exactly. All right. Well, that's going to do it for me for today. But I hope you are very, very lucky. I hope you have a very lucky Friday, October 13th. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. It's 1:18 p.m. here in Chicago. At 3 o'clock, I'll be over on the Creative Sprints channel. Other than that, I will be right back here tomorrow. I'm here every day. Just remember, you are not alone. We are in this together. And there are good days ahead. Thank you. And yes, Holly in France, he traded one addiction for another. Yep, that's sad, but hang in there. All right. Oh, the kitty. Oh, just a little kitten. Oh. All right. Anyway, have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.